in one of the flanks, procurement creates an enabling environment for interplay of different knowledge areas with regards to provision of services as well as infrastructures and procurement of goods and services. It does. That's the reason why governments spend huge amount of money in ensuring that the spend management principles are adhered to. But like the DG said, if you allow me to go back to, is he forgetting that the kind of power he's arrogating to the Bureau isn't so? Their functions is cut out in the law that established, that is under the Public Procurement Act. The Bureau exists as a secretariat of the National Council on Public Procurement. This venturing that they are doing now, beginning to talk about certain standards going to universities, and these are academic issues that they have no power over. Because of a typical example, Office of Accountant General and Auditor General does not fight, does not create, does not develop any curriculum for ICANN or ANAN. Let's get it right. Because what it means is this. I think, if not mistaken, the Bureau came to being in the last 17 years. My institute celebrates 51-year-old of existence. And now, as a body of knowledge, we know where we are coming from. The track record, even the Public Procurement Act, I was privileged to be one of the consultants to the National Assembly that make the law for the country. The functions of the professional bodies is churned out, that of the Bureau is equally churned out. He mentioned 6 universities.
And there is no conflict.
There is, because they are now taking over, wanting to develop people, because in one breath, they are an operator, they are a regulator, they are developing curriculum for universities, and now the last stakeholder meeting we had with the new DG is that they want to develop national procurement certification. You don't have such power. No, that power is not given to an agency of government that is into regulating activities within the confine, because the Bureau is established for public sector procurement. Why the professional body trains people that are relevant in both public and private sector organizations. Like Dr. Ali did mention, if you are focusing on issues that just have to do with procurement, there are distilling elements that's supposed to allow you move further. That's basically why you have supply chain activities. Today we are talking about Africa Free Trade Agreement and over time. How do you exhaust a relationship between Nigeria and other African countries, taking into consideration our peculiar experience as a body in Nigeria, that we are running procurement, we are advancing procurement? Do you really take stock to identify how far you have been able to achieve what you wanted? Then what he is bringing in as an idea is good and novel. But what is important is this: go by the law. Because by this conduct, we are violating the law. An agency does not set standard for a professional body. Rather, they collaborate. If you have such idea, you bring it in, you sit down and ensure, because the DG is here, a member of CIPS UK. But the law in Nigeria says for you to practice, you must first of all be a member of the Nigeria body. Help me ask him, has he ever applied to our institute to get qualified through the institute? That is a violation of the law. Because anyway, these are issues. I'm coming, sir. Let me just get through what I'm trying to say. Nobody is against any developmental programs that the BPP is doing, but you must respect the other institution that is put together to help advance the course of procurement practice in Nigeria.
But